Hello again, fan collectors. This is the second of my two plastic housing 48-inch Old Jacksonville ceiling fans. As I said in the previous video, this one has a smaller motor housing than the polished brass one that I just showed you. Also, it has a 7.5 UF capacitor instead of a 10, which tells me that this motor was probably meant for smaller fans such as 36 or 42 inch. And the owner just decided to go with 48-inch blades on it. I found this at Habitat about a month ago. When it came in, it had a broken bracket, so and the blades were very badly warped. So I threw out the blades. And got rid of the broken bracket. Put the other three out for sale, and then I brought the motor home because I have extra blades and brackets. As I said, also this the capacitor is smaller, so the speeds are going to be slower, and we'll go ahead and start off on low. Low is probably going to be about 45 RPM. In fact, I think I started and let it go too fast. But it's an aesthetic low. As I said on the previous video, the Old Jacksonvilles had a slower low speed, and then the medium and high were kind of close to each other. One thing I also neglected to mention was in the previous video was that adding a fourth speed would be very difficult because the top two speeds are wired straight into the motor, but the low is powered by a transformer which is secured in there pretty tight. So it would be hard to fit the equipment for a fourth speed in the switch housing comfortably. But anyway, that's low, probably about 45, maybe 50 RPM. We'll go to medium. Medium is going to run about 120 on this one. Maybe just a tad bit faster. And it still pushes a decent amount of air, even though it's not as powerful as the other one. And then high, it's probably going to run about 190. And probably not able to see the indicator going around because of the color of the blades, but you know, it does go pretty fast even for its size. And again, this one is also reversible. The reverse switch, just like the other one, is located on the back side of the switch housing. And again, I'm not going to bother to reverse it due to time constraints. But again, I will probably put the 10 capacitor in it in just a second. That I have a spare one of those, and we'll see how it runs then. Again, this is the second of two 48-inch Old Jacksonville ceiling fans that I have, all plastic housing, and pretty good fan, even though it was, I think, from their budget line. So more to come. Thanks a lot.